What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video I'll show you how to create a sketch illustration of Godzilla Evolved. For today's lesson we'll need some white paper and a pencil. I'll be drawing with this 0.7mm mechanical pencil with a 2B graphite stick. Now I want to begin by blocking out the basic shape of our drawing before we get into the details. So let's start by sketching a line coming down the center. We're going to start from the very top. It's going to lightly work our way down towards the bottom of our page. Let's move to the center and draw another line going across from left to right. Now I'm going to use these two lines to help us create a circle in the center of our page to define the size of the head. So from the center, let's move up. Just going to mark off the top of our circle. Let's take that same distance from the center down towards the bottom. And then we'll repeat that across this horizontal line. Measure the distance from the center over towards the left and then the right. Now we're going to connect the center point of each mark with a curve to create our circle. Let's start with the top left. And this circle doesn't have to be perfect. We're just using this as a guide. Just go back and just smooth this out. Now from here we start blocking out the basic shape and proportions of the head. From that center line, let's move down, draw a straight line going all the way across towards the right. Let's slope the back of the head. Starting from the top left side of our circle, it's going to angle us down and then out. Let's go to the right side of our circle. The neck gets thicker as we come down, so it's going to angle us down towards that center line. Now this bottom line is going to act as the brow, so we're going to move over towards the right. Let's curve the brow going across and up. It's going to round this out and then come down towards the back of the head. Let's go to the top right side of our circle. It's going to bend the head going out and then down. Angle this down and curve that in towards the brow. Now in this area, let's draw a half circle for the eye. Going down and in. Let's step in, draw a small half circle along the front. Now in the front of the muzzle, it looks kind of like a cube. So from the inside corner of the brow, it's going to angle us down and out. And we'll just flatten this off. From the ends, let's start on the left, come straight down towards the bottom. And then on the right, we're just going to angle us down and in. Let's flatten off the bottom of the muzzle. Now from the bottom corner right here, it's going to angle the mouth going up and across towards the corner of the mouth to right about here. It's going to bend this across and then bring that down along the side of the neck. Now from the corner of the mouth, we're going to open up the jaw. Bend this in and then down. Bend that across towards the front. Just flatten off the bottom of the mouth. Now you want to follow that same curve just going out underneath. Let's square out the chin. From these 2 points, angle this down and flatten that off. Now I'm going to go back to the corner of the mouth. We're going to round out the jaw, come down and in, come straight in towards the bottom of the chin. Now let's add some rough spikes across the back of the head. We're going to start with a small one along the top. It's going to bend this across and back, and then taper that back down. Let's leave a gap, go a little bit bigger, and we'll add a large one on the end. Let's go back underneath the eye. We're going to add another seam going across and up, and then we'll bend that down. Now, right where that circle meets these two lines, we're going to add a curve. We just want to sink in the side of the head with a curve. Step out. Just going to add a few more curves going out along the side. Now, with our rough sketch in place, let's go and erase some of these guidelines. Now once we finish cleaning up our drawing, we're going to use this rough sketch as a guide to help us layer on some more detail and refine the shapes. Now I want to start with the brow. Just going to round this out, also adding some folds as we go. So we're going to pull this up, there another fold underneath, and just working our way out towards the edge of the eye. Let's go back to the inside. Just going to curl up the inside of the brow, going up. I'm just going to pull that back. Now we're going to add some more folds in between the eyes. Let's add some folds underneath the eye. And I want kind of deepen that socket around the eye. Down and in. And some wrinkles going around the nose. Now up here we're just going to add the nostril. Curving this around. And tucking that in. Let's just darken up the inside. Just going to flatten off the top of the head. And we're just going to add some more shape to the top of the mouth. Just bending this up and around towards the corner of the mouth, then bringing that down. I'm just going to add some points across the jawline, almost like scales coming out. And I'll add some large teeth underneath the mouth, along the top, just working our way towards the front, and then the inside. We're just layering in some wrinkles across the neck. Now that we've completed our rough sketch, we're just going to use this as a guide to help us layer on some more detail and contrast. So we're going to start with the brow. Also add in some more wrinkles and folds. And we want to darken up the inside of the eye and then fade that out. So the brow casts a shadow across the inside of the eyes. I'm just going to add some tension lines inside that cartilage along the side of the mouth, just stretching the skin, and just layer the teeth underneath. Now you can see that with these lines, I'm adding some thicker lines along the top, just to help add a little bit of weight. Let's add a few teeth in behind and just shade those in. Just pushing them into a silhouette. Do the same thing across the back teeth, just blending this into the back of the mouth. I'm going to go back and just clean up our drawing before we get into some more detail and shading. Now I want to go ahead and start adding some shadows. Starting underneath this ridge, I want to darken that up and then fade that down. And just underneath the brow, we're just going to inset the shadow so we have a little bit of a highlight on the bottom edge. I want to do a similar thing across that bottom set. the spikes. I'm going to go a little bit lighter. And the jaw is going to cast a dark shadow across the neck. So it's going to darken up the top and then fade that down. I'm just going to layer on some small details on top. Just these little spikes going out from the neck and jawline. Now as we get closer to the end, I'm just going to tighten up our shadows and add a little bit more detail, and always be sure to sign our artwork, and that's pretty much it. There's a sketch illustration of Godzilla Evolved. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single day. Please come back and join me tomorrow for another tutorial. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.